Hey now, what's going on, everybody? How we doing?
Oh man, I'm telling you what, we're back to IoT Nuggets in a big way in the middle of the summer. That's awesome.
It is awesome. It's great to be back with another episode of IoT Nuggets, and we are joined by a very special guest today, Mr. Thierry Uguen from Telit Cinterion.
Hello. Very
hello,
nice.
Thierry.
Very good.
Hey, I'm a professional. And Thierry, it's great to have you with us. Thierry is the head of product management for connectivity and services with Telit Cinterion. I will just say that telit.com is the website, telit.com. And when you go there, you will see right away that this is a company with many years of experience in the game and a truly global presence. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of their capabilities and some of the things that are going on with Telit in the IoT space. bhiotgroup.com is the website, and you can follow, and it's up there. There it is. And you can go to the YouTube channel and follow BHIoT Group as well and catch up on everything that's going on with past IoT Nuggets and really get a feel for what's going on in IoT. So with that said, the illustrious Steve Brummer from Hubler Group.
Yay.
Steve, I will pass it off to you, and you and Thierry can get it going.
Excellent. Thanks, Doug. Good morning. Where are you today?
So I'm not far from Paris in a small campaign area.
Awesome. Excellent. All right. So we're going to start off. Give everybody a very quick elevator pitch on your group and what you guys do for a living.
So we're connecting machines. In fact, this is really the purpose of Telit Cinterion, connecting machines. And when you speak about or when you think about connectivity, your main experience is your cell phone. And in fact, connecting humans with a cell phone is much simpler than connecting machines. We are using the same technology, but unfortunately, there is not someone behind every single machine to keep it connected. While your phone, if it's getting disconnected, you will just reset and restart from the beginning. Even if you want to change your connectivity also, you will go buy a new SIM, put the new SIM inside the phone, and you can do that all manually. With the machines, nobody can do that. Or if you start doing that manually, you can imagine that it's going to cost a lot with all the people to send, changing the connectivity or dealing with the connectivity, I don't know, on a meter, on the vending machine, whatever is connected, and there are tons of things that are connected. So what we try to do is to help these companies who are digitizing their offer, getting connected reliably and securely in the field. And that is not simple, much less simpler than we could imagine for machines.
So tell me what you provide. Who's your target audience? And since we all know Telit as a module company and in providing that to the world and doing it very, very well, tell us who you sell your connectivity and services to.
So it's really an important question because often the company were an MVNO. We are ourselves also an MVNO, so we have our own core network, and we can provide connectivity using our own core network deployed in multiple countries. We have, for instance, in US or in EMEA. So we could just offer connectivity data plan, but we know that offering connectivity data plan as an MVNO is going to be valid for some segments like transportation or tracking, because there is a lot of problem of roaming or going in different countries. On the MVNO is adding value there because it will be able to make sure that you are not paying too much because of some roaming agreements. If you are an MNO, you are constrained with your agreements, and maybe in some countries you do not have a cool agreement. Then you will be facing a bill shock because the MNO that you've been selecting as a connectivity supplier cannot help you deploying your devices everywhere. The MVNO is going to be able to do that. So we do that like an MVNO, but we do much more than that, because first thing, we have we master the remote SIM provisioning capability. So we are able to bring a connectivity inside the SIM. And we love to sell our connectivity. Obviously, we love to have everyone using our connectivity. But we know that in some cases, the connectivity we will provide as an MVNO is not going to be the right one for the application. For instance, if you take the example of metering, it's not often that MVNO will be really the one supplying connectivity to the utilities for metering. But here we can still help because we master remote SIM provisioning, and we will be able to enable the connectivity of, I don't know, another MNO in a different country. We know that it's not always going to be Telit Next connectivity that is going to be used, but we have the ability to bring another connectivity inside the SIM because we master all these remote SIM provisioning. On top of that, we also sell cellular modules. So we have finally the components that is required to have this connectivity. When there is a SIM, usually there is a phone. So the phone of the machine is a cellular module. And we can combine all these elements together, the cellular module, the connectivity data plan, and the remote SIM provisioning capability. We run all that with a cloud platform, so we sell that as a service. And it means that, for instance, we will be able to use the module to know what networks are deployed, where the device must be deployed. And we will be able to enable the right network, maybe the one that has the best performance, where the device is getting deployed. Hopefully, it's going to be the Telit Next network that will be there, but maybe it's another one. And we will be able always to help the customer getting the right connectivity solution. This is a bit what we call connectivity by design. You can compare that to security by design. It is not something you should consider at the end of your design phase. It's something that you should consider from the very beginning to understand exactly what are the problems that you might face with your device when you will have to maintain it connected for 10 years, because most of the devices, they will stay in the field for a very long period of time. So you need to have a partner, because it's not just selecting a data plan, it's selecting the right data plan, making sure you've got the good coverage, making sure you will be able to deal with outage if the connectivity disappears. What do? You send someone each time the connectivity is done. With Telit Cinterion, we'll have the ability to monitor, to anticipate, to manage all these connectivity problems. Again, hopefully we sell our data plan, but if it's not our data plan, maybe it's another one, maybe it's a combination of multiple data plans. We can be the backup connectivity if we are not the main connectivity, or we can bring another one as a backup. And we will have the ability to use the cellular modem as a way to monitor the network, what is happening around the device. If you are an MVNO, you just have the SIM, so you can't monitor. The only thing you can know is where you are. We know where we are, and we know what's happening around.
So tell us a little bit about the platform Next Pro and connectivity management and device management, and how important that is, and how that gets incorporated to a solution provider's whole complete system.
Yeah. So as an MVNO, the first thing we need to do is to help our customers monitoring the usage of the connectivity. They want to know how much data has been used, where the SIMs are deployed, on which network it is attached, what is the amount paid for that device versus that device. So this is the standard connectivity management platform. And I think our connectivity management platform, we call it Next Pro, is well recognized because we have tons of menus and capabilities. But on top of that, we have multiple other cloud-based solution to not only monitor the SIM itself, but again, load the subscription inside the SIM, so change or adapt the SIM during the lifetime of the device, and do the same also with the modules, because all these things are coming end to end together. It means that you do not need, if you can only manage your SIM, it would be like you have a car and you can only manage the wheels. There is also an engine, there is also a dashboard. You want to have the full control of your equipment, and this is what we bring with our platforms. We will really offer the capability to manage the connectivity, the device, to adapt the connectivity, to monitor and get visibility to what is happening where the device is deployed, and react to all the reality of the device getting deployed in the field and used in the field. It's really IoT journey is design, activate, operate, and we have everything you need to be able to help you first designing and deciding, but also activating your devices in the field and maintaining and operating your devices in the field. And for that, you need a cloud platform, and our cloud platform is done for that.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, John and I at BHIoT Group are happy to have Telit as a partner in many different Telit Cinterion as a partner in many different areas. We love working with you guys. Thank you so much for this interview and for providing the public and all the IoT Nuggets people with a little bit of information about your company, about what you do and what you provide. So really appreciate your time today. And Doug, back to you.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you, Thierry. I really enjoyed that. I thought one of the things I took away that I thought was really smart was the idea that you don't design a solution and then figure out how to connect it. You actually build the connectivity into the design of the solution so that it's sustainable and that it'll work, which I think is really a smart approach just as a layman hearing you explain it. So thank you for
more than that. You're more than that. Come on.
Hey, I'm just trying to be modest. But thank you for that once again. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of IoT Nuggets with BHIoT Group. Don't forget, Telit.com, Telit, to go find out more about Telit Cinterion. And you can make sure that you can connect with BHIoT Group on LinkedIn. You can check out the website up there once again. I always have trouble with that. And subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. And if you have a solution in the IoT space and you want to come on to the show and talk about it or partner with Steve and John at Brummer Hubler Group, let us know. We'd love to have you. And until next time, thanks, everybody.
See you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.